What? Shall we stab him as he sleeps?
No, then who say 'twas done cowardly when he wakes?
He wakes, why, fool, he shall never wake till the judgment day.
Why, then he will say we stabbed him sleeping.
The urging of that word, judgment, hath bred a kind of remorse in me.
What, art thou afraid?
Not to kill him, having a warrant for it, but to be damned for killing him, from which no warrant can defend us.
I thought thou hadst been resolute.
So I am, to let him live.
Back to Duke of Gloucester, tell him so.
I pray thee, stay a while. I hope my holy humour will change. 'Twas wont to hold me but while one would tell 20.
How dost thou feel thyself now?
Faith, some certain dregs of conscience are yet within me.
Remember our reward when the deed is done.
Zounds, he dies. I had forgot the reward.
Where is thy conscience now?
The Duke of Gloucester's purse.
So when he opens his purse to give us reward, thy conscience flies out.
Let it go. There's few or none will entertain it.
How if it come to thee again?
I'll not meddle with it. It is a dangerous thing. It makes a man a coward. A man cannot steal, but it accuseth him. He cannot swear, but it checks him. He cannot lie with his neighbor's wife, but it detects him. 'Tis a blushing, shamefast spirit that mutinies in a man's bosom. It fills one full of obstacles. It made me once restore a purse of gold that I found. It beggars any man that keeps it. It is turned out of all towns and cities for a dangerous thing, and every man that means to live well endeavors to trust himself and live without it.
Zounds! It is even now at my elbow persuading me not to kill the Duke.
Take the devil in thy mind, and believe him not. He would insinuate with thee, but to make thee sigh.
I'm strong-framed. You cannot prevail with me. I warrant thee.
And spoke like a tale fellow that respects his reputation. Come, shall we to this gear?
Take him out of the custard, with the hilts of thy sword, and then we will trap him in the Malmsey bot in the next room.
Oh, excellent advice. Make a stop of him.
Hark! He stirs. Shall I strike?
No! First let's reason with him.
Well, keeper, bring me a cup of wine.
You shall have wine enough, my lord, anon.
In God's name. What art thou?
A man, as you are.
But not as I am royal.
Nor you, as we are loyal.
Thy voice is thunder, but thy looks are humble.
My voice is now the king's, my looks mine own.
Oh, how darkly and how deadly dost thou speak. Your eyes do menace me. Why look you pale? Who sent you hither? Wherefore do you come? To murder me?
Aye.
Well, you scarcely have the heart to tell me so. Therefore, cannot have the heart to do it. Wherein, my friend, have I offended you?
Offended us? You have not, but the king.
I shall be reconciled to him again.
Never, my lord, therefore prepare to die.
Are you called forth from out a world of men to slay the innocent? What is my offence? Where are the evidence that do accuse me? What lawful quest have given up their verdict up unto the frowning judge? Or who pronounced the bitter sentence of poor Clarence's death? Before I be convict, by course of law, to threaten me with death is most unlawful. I charge you, as you hope to have redemption by Christ's dear blood, shed for our grievous sins, that you depart, and lay no hands on me. This deed you undertake is damnable.
What we will do upon command.
And he that hath commanded is the king.
Erroneous vassal, the great King of kings, hath in the tables of his law commanded that thou shalt do no murder. And wilt thou then spurn at his edict to fulfill a man's? Take heed, for he holds vengeance in his hands, to hurl upon their heads that break his law.
And that same vengeance doth he hurl on thee, for false forswearing and for murder too. Thou didst receive the holy sacraments to fight in quarrel of the house of Lancaster.
And like a traitor to the name of God didst break that vow, and with thy treacherous blade unrips the bowels of thy sovereign son.
Whom thou wert sworn to cherish and defend.
How canst thou urge God's dreadful law to us, when thou hast broke it in so dear degree?
Alas! For whose sake did I that ill deed? For Edward, for my brother, for his sake. Why, sirs, he sends ye not to murder me for this? For in this sin he is as deep as I. If God will be revenged for this deed, oh, know you yet, he doth it publicly. Take not the quarrel from his powerful arm. He needs no indirect nor lawless course to cut off those who have offended him.
Who may be then? A bloody minister, when gallant, springing, brave Plantagenet, that princely novice, was struck dead by thee.
My brother's love, the devil, and my rage.
Thy brother's love, our duty, and thy fault voke us hither now to slaughter thee.
Oh. Well, if you love my brother, hate not me. I am his brother, and I love him well. If you be hired for meed, go back again, and I shall send you to my brother Gloucester, who shall reward you better for my life than Edward will for tidings of my death.
You are deceived. Your brother Gloucester hates you.
Oh, no. He loves me, and he holds me dear. Go you to him from me.
Aye. So we will.
Tell him that our princely Father York blessed his 3 sons with his victorious arm, and charged us from his soul to love each other. He little thought of this divided friendship. Bid Gloucester think of this, and he will weep.
Aye. Millstones, let's be less of dust to weep.
Do not slander him, for he is kind.
Right, snow and harvest. Thou deceivest thyself. 'Tis he that sent us hither now, to slaughter thee.
It cannot be. For when I parted with him, he hugged me in his arms, and swore, with sobs, that he would labor my delivery.
Why, so he doth. Now he delivers thee from this world's thraldom to the joys of heaven.
With peace with God. For you must die, my lord.
Hast thou that holy feeling in thy soul, to counsel me to make my peace with God? And art thou yet to thine own soul so blind that thou wilt war with God by murdering me? Sirs, consider. He that set you on to do this deed will hate you for this deed.
Oh, what shall I do?
Relent and save your soul.
heart is cowardly and womanish.
Not to relent is beastly, savage, devilish. Which of you were you a prince's son, being pent from liberty as I am now, if two such murderers as yourselves came to you, would not entreat for life? My friend, I spy some pity in thy looks. Oh, if thine eye be not a flatterer, come thou to my side, and entreat for me, as you would beg were you in my distress. For a begging prince, what beggar pities not?
Mind you, my lord!
Take that, and that, and if this will not do, I'll drown you in the noms you thought within.
Bloody deep. Desperately dispatched. How fain, like tireless would I wash my hands of this most grievous, guilty murder done.
How now? Who means that thou helpst me not? By heavens, the Duke shall know how slack thou art.
I would he knew that I had saved his brother. Take thou the plea, and tell him what I say. For I repent me that the Duke is slain.
So do not I. Go, coward as thou art. Now I must hide his body in some hole until the Duke take order for his burial. And when I have my mead, I must away. For this will out, and here I must not stay.